Good morning. It's 7:30 30 like 2 or 3. I had it at 7:30, but then trying to get everything together and it just wasn't working. So it's like 7:32 or 3. It's 33 degrees and the high is supposed to be 74, but it is cold outside. Like super cold. Freezing. So I've got a bunch of videos I'm just gonna upload. Maybe not all of them because some of them are really long. Serenity and I were trying to catch the comet last night, which we could see it, but it wasn't really showing up in our camera. And like, I don't know, it was a whole thing. And so we have like all these videos that are like, all because I had to keep stopping because I don't know. So I have to kind of sort through them, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. It's been like a really rough night. I didn't sleep all that great. And it's because of something that's come back to haunt me. Okay, so Trigger, that's the black chocolate or black lab, the little puppy that I've been recording. We've had him for like 2 months now, or a month and a half or something like that. Anyway, we found him, actually, is how we got him. Is we were over in Christmas Valley and we were driving around looking for my friend's mom, and we ran across this chocolate brindled, looked like a chocolate brindled lab, like a cross between like a pit bull and a chocolate lab. It was like a little girl. We coaxed her into the car because she was just running down this empty road. And we ran into her mom. Her mom saw the dog because it was in the area and said, "Oh, that's so-and-so's dog, blah, blah." That's the mom of a whole bunch of puppies. So then when we took the mom to the original owner, there was a whole bunch of puppies. We, of course, wanted her, and they said no and let us pick Trigger. Pretty much they told us we could just have Trigger. But Trigger, of course, wasn't named Trigger just yet. And so we were just like, whatever. So we took him. And then, so my friend already had 4 dogs, but her daughter wanted a puppy. And so, what's another dog? I've had 8 pit bulls at one time. So, it was one of the happiest times of my life. And I had them for like a long time. And it was great. I loved it. Loved every second of it. They were fantastic. Anyway, so, we've had Trigger since then. Trigger's full of personality. Oh, that dog is so smart. Instantly potty trained. Doesn't chew anything up. Just fantastic dog. Listens. Already sits. Does tricks. Everything. Loves his sisters because she's got Stella, Echo Doodle, are dogs from the same litter. They're sisters. And then he's got Big Belle, who is a dog that my friend adopted because her neighbor had passed away. And, nobody to take her dog. That's Big Belle. And then Sapphire was a dog that she had gotten her oldest son when he was younger. And, of course, she ended up staying at the house while her son, went off and lived his life. So, Trigger is a new younger one. So that's for her daughter's dog. So then, no big deal. We love having Trigger, blah, blah, blah. This is where I'm mad. So yesterday, or the night before last, actually, I didn't find out until yesterday. That same Coco, that same dog, was picked up by my friend who brought it to, or by a friend who brought it to my friend to care for her. Her paw pads are completely gone. She's missing one toe completely. It's been lopped off. She's got gashes. She doesn't look like she's been fed in weeks. Like, you can see I've never seen a dog so starved, and I've seen starved dogs, but not like this. It's bad. So bad she can't even get up. Can't even get up. you know, can barely eat and drink. Like, so swollen, like she's been punched in the head. Like, it's bad. It is so bad. Same dog. I knew when we picked her up then not to give her back. I had a feeling. But I'm new to this area. This is not like Bandon or Coos Bay, North Bend, Reedsport, Coquille, Myrtle Point, Langlois, Port Orford. It's not like that. Ooh, there's a rainbow way over there. Right in between the nasty trailer and that shed, there's a rainbow. I don't know if you guys can pick it up. Anyway, if I would have been in my element, it wouldn't have happened. I would have been like, call the cops. Let's call the cops right now. Let's call the cops. I have a clean record. Let's call the cops. Let's call the Humane Society. Let's get some paperwork rolling on you, dude. And let's get some checkups done. And none of this would have happened. Because that's what I would have done. I would have called everybody I know. I would have made all kinds of stink. Within 12 hours, every one of those puppies would have been gone to a great home. I would have had people calling me in line to adopt. In line to adopt. I would have had no problem. Because it was a big litter. She had a big litter. At least, I don't know, more than 8. And I look at her now. And then when they were calling around trying to find a home for her, you know, so that somebody who can afford to take her to the vet, all that kind of stuff, because she's got to go. It's bad. And another one pops up. Another one of the puppies. Trigger's sibling. And it's got like a 2.5-inch gash down its chest. And it's all messed up. And somebody else had picked up that dog. And we were like, what the heck? And then to come find out, this guy that lives over in Christmas Valley, who's a crackhead or meth head, is riding around with them on his 4-wheelers. And they're just like, he's just flinging them off. And then he'll get off and punch them and do all, I don't know. I am so upset that the people that do know who he is are doing nothing. They're doing nothing. Let me tell you what, if this was in my element, my hometown, I would do everything I could to run him out of the county. Not the town, the entire county. Every single person I talk to, I would be telling them the story. I would be showing them pictures of the animals, of what they did. They would not find it easy to get a job. Like, it would not, and in that area, in those small towns, you only have to tell 2 people. After you've told 2 people, the whole town knows within a week. So I'm like a little bit weirded out that some of that's not the type of thing that, like, they're not. He's got a ton of puppies still. Like, why isn't, you know, and, you know, everybody tells me the same thing. Well, the cops out here really don't care. I don't believe that. I 100% don't believe that. You just haven't found the right cop. That's what's going on. You just haven't found the right one. You find the right one that has dogs or that likes animals, that likes the law, that likes his job. You got it. You just got to find the right one. I, of course, don't run into cops very much, so I don't know any of them out here. I didn't grow up out here. It's not like Bandon where I can just ask one person and have the correct information and on to the next step. But I can tell you this much. I will never make that mistake again. The next time that I run across a situation like that, I don't care who I'm with. I don't care how well they know that person. I don't care. Don't care. I had a feeling to do something and I didn't do it. And then I just like forgot all about it. And then now look at the price that was paid for that. Deeply paid for that. That dog paid harsh for just me going along because, it's not my element. No, my integrity is far more important than anybody. There's not a single person on this planet that is worth my integrity. And I have 2 children that I love deeply. And that was kind of another reason why I went along with it. Because I don't like, we just moved out here. My daughter's in a unique position. My son's in a unique position. I'm not trying to make waves or anything or whatever, or enemies. I don't really have any enemies, but I'm not trying to make people like miffed at me. But this time or next time, that's not going to happen. And I'm not giving up on this case either. I'm going to keep pushing. Somebody's going to slip up. They know their names and they're going to slip up and they're going to say the name. And as soon as I have that, then I'll start working from there. Like trying to figure out, hey, are you friends with so-and-so? And then that's how I'll start eliminating people out of my circle. I'm like, oh, you're friends with that type of people. Okay, I see. And that's going to be enough. Like, not even tolerating that type of behavior. I had a feeling. I'm so mad. Because that dog is, I'll be surprised if, I won't be surprised if that dog doesn't get an infection and end up passing. Because it's one of the worst cases I think I've ever seen. Like, and I've rescued animals lots. I've been in line where people have called me and I've taken Bruce as a rescue. Lucky's not. Lucky is Bella's pup, but Bruce's little rescue I've had for 11 years. And he was in pretty bad shape when I got him. He didn't have any hair growth on his neck for almost a year. It took a while for the hair on his neck to grow back. Because he had like a chain wrapped around his neck, and then he had a rotting chicken wrapped all through that chain. And it like literally like ate it was bad. He had like really bad allergies for a really long time. I had to have him on lots of medications. And once I started figuring out what he was allergic to, which is a lot, then I just started eliminating that stuff. He can't be around hay at all. That's why I don't put hay on my potato patches or anything, because he can't be around it. And I limit the amount of grass that he has, because grass will affect him as far as like he'll get really red underneath of his stomach, like really red, like flaming red. So I don't let him lay in the grass for a very long time, but I do let him have a little bit of grass because he does enjoy it. He just mostly likes to lay in the dirt. It's so crazy about that rainbow. Anyway, so that was so all night I tossed and turned. Look at all the jet streams. It is like crazy out here. So bright. Toss and turn because the image of that dog, there's just some things that you cannot erase out of your brain. And I try not to look at stuff that I can't like easily forget about, or that won't like traumatize me. And I'm like so traumatized because of it. I'm so upset at myself because I knew better. I knew to make a stink. I knew to be like, no, you're not taking care of this dog. We're going to call somebody over here right now. We're going to have them look at the dog, blah, 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 blah. Then that way they will keep an eye on these dogs, because they were just running around on different streets, on dirt roads, but their houses. And all of the people that live by that person, are you kidding me? And now all these people want to talk about all the things that they've seen him do. And I'm like, you're not cool. You're not cool because you didn't say something, because you didn't do anything, because you think that it's okay to have somebody in your community that acts like that. Yeah, I feel sorry for that dog. I saw him punch it. Are you kidding me? Like, don't even talk to me. You're the type of person I don't want to be around. Like, oh my goodness, I can't even believe it. I'm so in shock when people try to, like it's a flex to brag that you saw somebody do something bad. Like, that's a flex? What? I can't even believe that would be cool in anybody's mind. Not cool. That's like so not a flex. I've never even had anybody that I've ever known brag like that in my circle. People just don't talk like that. Like, are you kidding? I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't even deal with it this morning. I'm so mad. So mad. Oh, you're probably wondering, is this an Angry Bird Sock Day? No, because the Angry Bird Sock Day is angry, but like somebody else is angry, but it's like funny. I couldn't even think of it when I just picked the first socks that were on top. And unfortunately for you guys, that was bazookas. The bazooka sock. Yeah, bazooka. Bubblegum. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Anyway, but Serenity and I did have a really good time yesterday. We were just like running around, just being crazy and obnoxious and trying to wait for and in the end, only my son-in-law came out to look at it with me, because I ended up walking back to the house because because when I finally did see it, because it looked like a jet stream, but it was so far away that I don't even think my camera picked it up. And it was just so far away. And then only my son-in-law was willing to come outside. He's like, I want to see it. And so he went outside with me and pointed out, and he's like, that's it? And I'm like, I know, pure disappointment, huh? He's like, yes. Like, he felt the same way I did. Like, that thing was going for a while before I actually noticed it. I'm like, what is that? Is that a plane? Like, I actually say that on the video. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Like, okay, so today I'm gonna help my friend try to find a home for that puppy, and maybe like start like a donation fund to at least get the dog to the vet. They're like all cautious about taking it because I think they're like worried about this guy getting in trouble or something. I'm like, I don't care if he gets in trouble. He should be in trouble. There should be laws that doesn't allow people to own animals once they've abused them. And then if they ever get pulled over, and it should be on their record, it should be out, like printed on their driver's license. Not allowed around animals. And if there's an animal in the vehicle, jail time. Oh, and also I talked to her about the truck. Now I got to call Chris because like they're totally willing, but she wants to really get rid of that trailer. So I'm going to ask him about that. I might lose the truck, but if the truck's going, that trailer's going, period. He can't have the truck without getting rid of that trailer. Because I love the truck for the view, not the trailer. Like, but then it'll just be an empty spot. And I will have accidentally cleaned out that field and hers. Like by accident. Just by talking to people. All right, peace, love, and happiness. I need to go in the house and calm down. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to show you guys. But I have to take my glove off for it, so hold on. This is going to be quick. Okay. What's in this box? You might be wondering. All those sunflower seeds that I harvested. Because because I finally finished them. Let me see, how big is this box? Okay. It's a pull-ups box. Because my grandson, he's autistic and he's still learning. Oh, which by the way, Ryder didn't even end up having pink eye. The school sent him home, and just for us to make an appointment, all that kind of stuff. We get there, he had soap in his eye. So he didn't even have pink eye. He had soap in his eye. It's like, are you kidding me? So that sucks too. So he went through all that whole dramatic thing for nothing. Ended up taking a bite out of his arm because it was awful. All for nothing, just to have soap in his eye. Poor kid. Anyway, so these aren't like... There we go. Anyway, that's that. I was just letting them get a little bit of air this morning. Now take them back in, and then I'm gonna let them dry in this box for like a week, where I just keep turning it, and then I'll. Ooh, there's the other end of the rainbow, right on top of the house, right there. What is going on? And then I'll put them in the other containers that I have. It moved. It's not even over there anymore. It's right there. Right up over where that tree is. That's weird. There's no arch or anything. It's just straight up. Oh no, there it is. There's the bottom of it. It's right there. But it's just like barely any of it. Well, that's so weird. It's like a halo. It's not even an arch. That's craziness. It's deeper over here though. Huh. Well, that's weird. Now that I'm blinded from staring towards the direction. Oh, it's cold. I took my gloves off. Oh, I took my gloves off. And this hoodie is just not cutting it. I should have put a jacket on. Just not cutting it. But I covered everything last night. Oh, and that's what I did yesterday. Look how nice that looks. And smoothed it all out. Pulled those rugs that were right here and over there. Laid them right there. Now I got to clean up this area. And then I need to start working on building my porch before it gets too bad. I don't have to do any digging. Oh, there's Echo Doodle. So she must be taking her dogs out before she goes to work this morning. Oh, there she is. I can see her now. I only see Echo. I don't see any of the other ones. Oh, wait. Maybe there's Big Belle. Big Belle is like, she's an older dog, so she just likes to sit. When all the kids want to pet her, she's the easiest one because she just sits there. All the other ones are like, okay, yeah, goodbye. Because they get, oh my goodness, I'm like tripping over the... Okay, I'm going inside. It's been a rough morning. I need to go eat some breakfast and hopefully get some good news about this dog named Coco. And that's Trigger's mom. So Trigger was kind of excited to see her, but also like sad too, because he was like, whoa, because he went to a great home. Like his home is fantastic. He's happy. He loves his sisters. He's got 4 sisters. Oh my goodness, they love him. You know, he plays a lot with Stella, but him and Sapphire are running around together a lot too. But Stella and him play the most. Bella's old and doesn't play. She plays like a little tiny bit, but not like a lot. All right, peace, love, and happiness. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, month, second, year, life, you know. And may peace be with you always. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.